Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about Space Marine 2 Sniper class and how you can build it to destroy the Chaos faction on Absolute Solo, using also the new Prestige perks. So, going to the build, the absolute best Prestige perk in my opinion is the 15% ammo restoration of your primary ammo while doing a kill with your secondary. The second best perk is the 2 seconds invulnerability with Camo Cloak. The third best perk is the 15% damage reduction when you lose armor, and in the last spot for Chaos only, it's best to use the damage increase of your secondary until you reload it. With Tyranids, you can go of course with the Gun Strike ranged damage bonus. So with the ammo restoration you can easily go with the fire rate last fusel model to overwhelm any enemy very fast and reliably. You should also build it for charge time and ammo reserves. No surprises here with the heavy bolt pistol, which is in my opinion the best pistol in the game. Build it with ammo capacity. And to finish it off we go with the fencing knife. Also, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video of the best builds as a sniper against both Chaos and Tyrant factions. I can do that as well. As for the mission, we are doing an absolute solo on Vox Liberatis. We are bringing in the Assault and Bulwark because yeah, we are on PS5 and we cannot mod the game, so we are forced to play with bots. Anyways, this mission starts off with Tyranids. So yeah, this build is not as effective as it should be against Tyranids because yeah, we are focusing mainly on Chaos enemies. So yeah, that's a minus, I guess, of this build, but yeah, you can pick up the pace very easily as long as you go deeper into the mission. Your preferred playstyle, by the way, your preferred playstyle against the Chaos enemies is to use the last fusel, the fire rate model, because you need very fast charge shots, especially on those silver surfers. I don't know how they are called, they have a strange name. And of course on the rubric marines as well. We are using the Camo Cloak first shot damage increase perk, which is very helpful and puts the rubric marines on executable state at the first shot when you're Camo Cloaked, so it's very convenient. Anyways, yeah, here there is nothing to say about. Let's just keep going. I heard there are extremist guys, and yeah, there's the Ravener. Well, I was expecting the Ravener to come nearby, but yeah, the bots basically closed those little fences here, so yeah, bye bye guys. Also, the new Space Wolves armor is very good. I like that, especially the champion of the Vanguard. Unfortunately, I don't play Vanguard, so basically my Vanguard is level 1. But yeah, that armor is very good looking, I have to admit. Even the other classes, Pauldron and Helmet and the breastplate, are very good though. Anyways, let's keep going here. I have found the fire rate variant of the last fusel to be the best against the Chaos guys, mostly because they used to teleport. So the more the time you are charging your shot, yeah, the worse it is because they can teleport away and you whiff your shot. That's gonna be very unfortunate. So yeah, we are relying here basically on speed. We want to overwhelm those guys very fast. Yeah, some executions here. Also, yeah, we are using, of course, the 30 seconds perk that gives you back 1 grenade if you make 3 consecutive headshots, which is, I would say, almost mandatory against the Chaos faction. And it's best for you if you can find at least a Melta Bomb or even crack grenades as well. Melta Bomb is the best, but yeah, in this run, unfortunately, we couldn't find Melta Bomb, so we are using crack grenades as well. The main usage of your crack grenades is to put the sorcerers in executable state immediately, because they can resuscitate the rubric marines and give you a ton of trouble. So the main idea is to always use your crack grenades to kill the sorcerers very fast. And of course, yeah, if the Hellbrute spawns, yeah, use those as well against the Hellbrute. Anyways, we are digging deeper, so now we should see the first chaos appearances here. Yeah, those guys that are praying with the sorcerers. Let's kill those guys. So yeah, basically this I know that you know this mission very well. It's one of the very first mission. I think it's the third operation. So yeah, I don't think there's nothing to explain here, but yeah. Basically this mission relies a lot on conquering zones. So yeah, you have to stay nearby those altars to conquer the zones. Then as soon as the zones are conquered, you can of course escape and kill those enemies with a little bit more methods. But yeah, basically if you leave the altars, and that translates of course in the last phase of this mission, because that's gonna be the harder part. If you leave the altars mid-conquest, they will reset. So that's gonna be a problem, beware of that. By the way, yeah, the 2 seconds invulnerability when you are using Camo Cloak is probably a game changer for the sniper, because you can, of course, you can not use the 2 seconds camo after you deactivate the cloak because of this perk, in my opinion. It makes it a little bit redundant, in my opinion. Anyways, as you can see here, there's a ton of guys here. We have to kill the Rubric Marines. As you can see, the last fusel shots are very fast to charge. Also, don't be afraid to use your grenades into the crowd, because the crack grenades will kill a lot of guys. Anyways, we lost a ton of HP. Yeah, again. The objective, of course, is to never die and complete the mission with possibly the Gene Seed if we have it, but yeah, we need to find it first. As you know me, I don't like dying at all, so yeah. Okay, so now let's start killing those Rubric guys. Also, yeah, as you can see, I am using the perk that basically stuns the enemies when you deactivate the Camo Cloak, but I find it very inconsistent. I don't like it, but yeah, it's probably the best perk you can use on the last tier before the yellow tier, I mean. So yeah. Anyways, more killing. Also, guys, don't forget to roll on those small soldiers, because there is an ordeal that asks you to roll on, I think, 50 soldiers, small soldiers. So if you roll, you kill those as well. So yeah, as you can see, I have only one last fusel shot left. So, but yeah, we have the ammo restoration perk for the secondary weapon kills, and of course we have also the ammo crate near us, so no worries. Okay, let's destroy the altar and we can proceed deeper into the mission. Not yet, I guess. Yeah, as you can see, that's a sorcerer and two, I don't know how they're called, the Terminator Scarabs, I don't know. Yeah, those guys are very dangerous, so that's one of the reasons we have to use yeah, as you can see, the charge time last fusel. That gives us an edge in concentrating a ton of damage. Okay, so the sorcerer is dead. We also killed those two Scarab Terminators. Yeah, we don't have much HP, but don't worry. Okay, let's keep going. There is a pod here, but there's no use for now at the moment. But keep in mind that if on the next zone the hell brute spawns in, yeah, you might want to backtrack here and replenish your last fusil a lot of times, and you can of course just pummel the hell brute if it spawns. Trying to pick up the heads of those guys from far away first. Yeah, I have potato aim, I don't know, it's not that good. There's a relic, yeah, not that bad. Also, we are using the perk that gives you back all of the contested health as soon as you use the camo cloak as well. So that combined with the 2 seconds and vulnerability makes the sniper a really survivable class. And yeah, it is comparable to the bulwark in my opinion. It survives a ton. Yeah, always use the camo cloak. It gives you 2 seconds invincibility. And of course, at every headshot, of course, you can replenish your camo cloak cooldown as well. So it's very good. Okay, as always, this mission relies a lot on conquering those zones. So you have to, yeah, the main problem of the sniper is that, yeah, it blends very badly with the position style play, while for example a bulwark would have been the better choice here, but since we have to stand still near those altars, and yeah, the sniper is more of a distance type of fighter, yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. Another sorcerer has come in, and yeah, we are using the crack grenade. Yeah, as you can see, the sorcerer is in executable state, but beware of the shields. The shields will still try to hit you, so beware of that. Sorcerer are the primary objective, the primary extremist objective, simply because they can, as I said, they can resuscitate the Rubric Marines, and we do not want Rubric Marines to come back to life. They are weak, of course, but in big groups and they ranged fire, yeah, they can make a ton of damage. Yeah, as you can see, the blue warp sphere, prepare your camo cloak and your sniper shot. I think there's still another sorcerer back on the altar zone, I think, but those little guys can snipe you for a lot of damage, so it's also wise to clear them out first. Anyways, let's kill the Rubric Marines. There is still a sorcerer, and that's game over with the sorcerer. Yeah, as I said before, even if in an executable state, the shields can still hit you. That's a little bit unfair, but yeah. We can't do much about it. Anyways. Let's keep going. So we have conquered this first zone. We are gonna swap grenades only if we find the Malta bombs. If not, we are gonna stick with the crack grenades. They are the best. We are gonna keep the gene seed until the end of the mission. Yeah, I still don't understand how those many Tyranids cannot overwhelm those Chaos guys. They are like 1 million to 100 ratio. I don't understand. They are simply just roaming around outside of their base without doing much. Anyways, let's keep going here. Yeah, this weapon has a lot of spread. I tried to use the lower spread, I mean the accuracy model of the heavy bolt pistol, but the ammo reserve is too small. So we need, if you're using a primary weapon with low ammo reserves, like for example the rate of fire sniper rifle or the powered sniper rifle, of course you will need a lot of secondary ammo to restore back your primary, so we cannot use the accuracy model of the heavy bolt pistol. That's the main reason. Actually, you can even use the normal bolt pistol here as well. It's not a bad choice, so it's up to you. In my opinion, the heavy bolt pistol is the best in the game. There is no denying that for versatility, for speed of execution and ammo economy, I think the heavy bolt pistol is the best. Actually here there is actually no need to fight, you can just skip this zone. Even one of your Space Marine companions tells you that it's best to just skip this zone. So yeah, we are just fighting without any reason here. Probably we are fighting here just because there is an ammo crate behind us, so we can just spam off our sniper rifle very easily. There's a Terminator here. Easy kill. Let's get back the ammo, and usually on the other side of this platform there is a steam, so it's best to pick that up. That's what I am trying to do right now. And there's a fucking bomb of the mini soldier that removed one extra armor segment. That's unfortunate, but yeah. Yeah, this team is 99% of the times he's always there, so there's no reason to skip on that. Very useful. So now we have two teams. We have the Gene Seed, and we are prepared to dig deeper into the Chaos Fortress here. Yeah, as you saw, I just launched the crack grenade and we got it back immediately. Yeah, that's the level 25 perk you unlock with this sniper. It's very useful. Man, how many fucking Rubric Marines came in at once? Those are a lot of guys. Okay, let's clear this zone as well before digging in. There's a single majorist tyrant here fighting for its life between Space Marines and Rubric Marines. It's not gonna end very well for that guy. And in fact, yeah, he got executed. Also in this game, I don't like the executions on the Chaos faction. It looks like they just put all of their efforts in creating good executions for the Tyranids. And yeah, since they didn't have any more time left, they just, I don't know, just slapped in the worst possible executions on the Chaos faction. I don't like that. Please come in. Come on. Yeah, nice. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. Do remember here that there's a chance the Hell Brute can spawn into this elevator as well, so yeah, just be very aggressive with those warps into the elevator. Do not let them spread out. Yeah, basically in this elevator, yeah, the faster you are at fighting those blue warps, the faster you are the best it is, you do not want to let them spread out here. As you can see, if they spread out, it's gonna be a real problem. Those guys do not get psychically disrupted like the Manoris guys onto the Tyranids, so they will keep pummeling you, and they deal a ton of damage as well if taken in groups. So okay, looks like it went all smooth until the basement. So let's kill those guys and let's keep going on to the last phase of the fight. I think the 15 power last fusil actually doesn't even get those guys in executable state. It immediately kills those guys. So it is a worse pickup in my opinion. So yeah, a little bit. With I couldn't decide what to do first, so I was just roaming around randomly. Yeah, look at the speed. Look at the speed of the charge up phase of the last fusil. Basically, this Terminator got terminated very fast. Yeah, I'm using one crack grenade, so we are gonna get back the crack grenade very fast. So we just need 3 consecutive headshots. They don't even have to kill the enemy. You just need 3 consecutive headshots. So, by the way, onto the last phase, of course. Again, we are conquering altars, and on absolute difficulty there are 4 of those. Be aware that the enemy boss, if we can call it boss, will attack more frequently after each altar has been conquered. So I don't know what hit me there. So backtracking a little bit to be covered from eventual attacks from the boss. Okay, let's get back to the... Yeah, this is always good practice to actually activate the camo immediately before releasing the altar, because you have 2 seconds invulnerability, which is very, very handy here. Now, this is one of the worst attacks of the game. Those purple platforms. I hate those things, really. They are quite wide, and usually one roll will not get you out of trouble. So yeah, looks like we are surrounded, so it's best to concentrate all of those guys on one side. The key here is to not get in a hurry, just destroy the troops as soon as they spawn. Do not let them call in reinforcement as well, because that's gonna be a big problem. Also, we are being a little bit lucky because no sorcerers are spawning yet. We have the crack grenades, of course, ready for this task. I thought I could execute this guy, but yeah. I am not using, by the way, I am not using the bolt sniper here, simply because I believe the head hitbox of those Rubric Marines is a little bit bugged or a strange, I don't know. The last fusil seems to be a lot more consistent at hitting the head of those guys, while the bolt sniper rifle, I don't know. It feels a little bit awkward, and most of the times you're not gonna get the head, even if you're aiming at the head of the Rubric Marines. The last fusil is a lot more reliable. As I said, do not be impatient, because you will pay your impatience. We lost some precious HP there. Let's get back some ammo. Yeah, this is the best altar, because we are covered by those walls. The boss cannot do much against us here. We are even using the camo invincibility as well. Yeah, it can actually sneak in some damage, but yeah, nothing to worry about. Okay, so this is the second altar. We still need 2 more. Let's keep going. Usually after every altar has been destroyed, expect extremist guys coming in. Oh, this is nice. Another steam, so it's very good. Yeah, the altar seems to be undefended for now, so we are chilling here while the bots are killing those minority guys. Thought I heard the boss attacking on my left, but looks like it's not like that. Yeah, now's the time he's attacking. We are using and abusing our camo invincibility. Rolling as well, so okay, the altar has been conquered and extremist guys are spawning in. And that's the sorcerer. As I said, use the crack grenade for those guys. It can still attack you. I mean, the shield can still attack you, so beware of that. Okay, sorcerer down, so now it's the scarab guy here. Terminator guy, so very easy. You can just pummel his head with a lot of charge shots here, as you can see. Man, I'm too lazy to come there to execute you, so... Anyways, let's wait for the other attack of the boss. At least I think I heard the other Space Marine calling in for the boss attack, but looks like it did not. Okay, 3 out of 4. Now the last Chaos Altar. Beware that on the last Chaos Altar the boss will never stop attacking, so you're in for some ground pounding for, yeah, the time conquering the altar, I mean. Beware of that. Anyways, if you like this type of videos, of course, please like and subscribe. It would help my channel a lot. Yeah, headshots also replenish our camo cloak, so it's very useful to kill those guys in the head. Even if you can execute those guys, if you have at least 1 armor segment, it's preferable to eat those guys in the head and, yeah, reuse the camo cloak. As you can see, we are tanking through those barrages very easily. It's preparing again. No, this is more manageable as an attack. Yeah, we have conquered the last altar, so it's game over for the boss. Nice, nice. So, thank you for staying with me with this easy, quote-unquote easy absolute solo run with this build. Let me know in the comments if you want more builds or more solos, and I'm out. Peace.